If someone told you that the less you try, the healthier you become, would you believe them? Around the world, we often hear things like, if you want to lose weight, just endure it, or if you want to be healthy, eat nothing but salad and go to bed early. So many health philosophies sound more like training for monks than advice for ordinary people. But Japanese seniors, they eat full bowls of white rice, enjoy tempura and pork cutlets, and never skip their subs. They eat plenty, yet they stay healthy and live long lives. And the surprising part, they're not really trying that hard. They're not doing intense workouts. They're not following strict diets. Yet they remain among the healthiest and longest living people in the world. So, what's going on? Today, we'll uncover the secrets of this effortless, Japanese-style health philosophy through 5 lenses. Why Japanese people gain weight less easily, fermented foods, the 80% full habit, salt balance, and the hidden design of Japanese food culture. I was born and raised in Japan. All 4 of my grandparents lived well into their 90s. Still walking, still eating heartily, still amazingly energetic. Sometimes I wonder, are these people immortal? Growing up, they were my living textbooks. I observed them every day, learned from them, and copied their habits. That's why what I'm sharing today isn't theory. It's real-life, authentic insight from inside Japan. YouTube is full of videos explaining how Japanese people live. But as a Japanese person myself, I often think, no, that doesn't actually happen here. So today, I'll give you only the real wisdom, the knowledge that truly shapes Japanese longevity. By the end of this video, something at your dinner table may quietly start to change. 1. Why Japanese people stay slim and healthy. The dining table itself is a built-in health system. When I talk with friends abroad, I'm often told Japanese people are so slim. But the truth is, most Japanese people aren't really trying to be thin. Instead, Japanese meals naturally include several structures that make overeating difficult. 1. The small dish culture acts as a natural portion control system. Japanese meals rarely come on one big plate. Instead, they're served in several small dishes. Visually, this creates a sense of fullness. Even if the portions are modest, your brain feels satisfied. Psychologists call this the unit bias. Japan has been unknowingly using this principle for over 1,000 years. A lifestyle that makes healthy behavior effortless is truly remarkable. 2. Chopsticks naturally slow down your eating. You can't scoop large amounts at once with chopsticks. This forces a slower pace, giving your brain the 20 minutes it needs to recognize fullness. This alone prevents overeating. Japanese seniors often say, "There's no need to rush when eating." And that gentle mindset is one of their greatest health secrets. 3. A rhythm built into the Japanese meal. A typical Japanese meal includes rice, a main dish, side dishes, and soup. Differences in taste, texture, temperature, and aroma increase satisfaction, so even with smaller portions, you feel fulfilled. High satisfaction, less overeating. The rhythm of the meal itself promotes health. 2. Hara Hachi Bu, the golden rule for senior health. One of the Japanese habits that amazes people overseas is Hara Hachi Bu, the idea of stopping at about 80% full. It feels best when you stop just before you're completely full. It sounds poetic, but it's actually scientifically ideal for the body. Scientific benefits of eating to 80% full. Less stress on the digestive organs, prevents rapid spikes in blood sugar, avoids post-meal fatigue, reduces visceral fat, lowers chronic inflammation. For seniors, eating less isn't deprivation, it's maintenance for the entire body. And the beauty of Hara Hachi Bu? You don't need willpower. The small dishes and slow pace make you naturally end up at 80% full. To Japanese people, it's simply what we've always done. But from a global viewpoint, it's a brilliantly logical health strategy. 3. Is Japanese food too salty? Half right, half wrong. When people see miso, soy sauce, or pickles, they often think, isn't Japanese food unhealthy because it's so salty? Yes, some dishes contain noticeable salt, but Japanese cuisine has built-in mechanisms to balance it. Dashi, broth, reduces reliance on salt. The umami from kelp and bonito is powerful. A small amount of salt tastes satisfying when layered with umami. In other words, the Japanese diet uses umami to keep salt intake lower than it appears. Compared with Western cooking, Japan builds flavor through umami, not salt. Potassium-rich foods counter sodium. Japanese meals naturally include vegetables, beans, and seaweed. Potassium helps flush sodium from the body, reducing its harmful effects. Fermented foods support blood pressure and gut health. Fermented foods stabilize the digestive system and may help regulate blood pressure. Salt alone doesn't tell the full story. The system of Japanese cuisine is designed to manage it wisely. 4. Fermented foods, Japan's edible supplements. Fermented foods are deeply woven into daily life in Japan, and they're incredibly powerful for senior health. Natto improves gut microbiome, helps prevent blood clots, high protein, low-fat rich in vitamin K2. It's gaining international attention as a longevity food. Miso soup is often called Japan's super soup. Amino acids from fermentation help with immunity, metabolism, and mental well-being. Drinking it in the morning is perfect for the body's rhythm. Pickles. From rice bran pickles to lightly salted vegetables, these provide fiber and beneficial bacteria that keep the digestive system clean and active. These foods are not special health items. They are everyday side dishes. That's the power of Japanese longevity. 5. Japanese people are healthy because they don't try. Most health advice tells people to try harder. But Japanese seniors don't rely on effort. That's exactly why it works. Healthy without trying. Walking is transportation, not exercise. Fermented foods are simply breakfast, not superfoods. Eating lightly is an aesthetic, not a discipline. Japanese culture transforms healthy behavior into a form of beauty and daily ritual. Because it feels natural, it lasts. And because it lasts, it works. Health isn't determined by willpower, it's shaped by environment. Japan is the perfect example. 6. A quick summary of the effort-free Japanese health system. Small dishes, chopsticks, and dashi naturally prevent overeating. Hara Hachi Bu is scientifically ideal for senior bodies. Japanese cuisine balances salt through umami, potassium, and fermentation. Fermented foods like natto, miso, and pickles act as daily supplements. Health comes from lifestyle design, not effort. Health isn't something you fight for. It's something you grow into, slowly, gently, through daily habits. Japanese seniors like to say, eat well, just a little less, that's all you need. No strict rules, no harsh restrictions, yet a lifetime of longevity. That is the wisdom of Japan. From today, I invite you to bring a bit of this effort-free Japanese philosophy to your own table. Your body may feel just a little lighter tomorrow,